Hello, are we on? Welcome to game number 7 of Y'all Stars Southern Skate Showdown in Thibodaux, Louisiana. I'm Muffin Tumble.
And I am Blade, and we are here to watch Black Diaspora versus Team Kansas.
We are so excited. Team Kansas was an upset earlier today. They came in at a 9 seed and are now facing the number 1 seed, Team Black Diaspora. Team Black Diaspora will be in black, and let me tell you who they are. 007, Poison Violet. 10, Swift Justice. 1620, Orville Reckonblocker. 18, Thumper. 202, Freight Train. 207, Butler. 221, Yeti. 23, Afro Jamurai. 26, Coco Fry. 28, Nella. 301, Blacksoul Rose. 6, Devious Diva. 7, Diamond. 76, Queen Lose Your Tifa. 777, Perfect. 5011, Peanut Brutal, and 856, Iggy Impalia.
And skating in white for Team Kansas, we have number 00, Gusia. 01, Killshot, who was our MVP earlier today. 1313, Gorticia Adams. 14, Eva Knievel. 15, Mini-Me. Number 2, Hippie. 22, Harm Assist. 41, Myers. 424, Steel. 45, Killer, Serial Killer. 47, Baby Doll. Number 5, Dizzy Aster. 605, The Shusher. 678, Triple B. 78, Bandit. Number 9, Nova Klutz. 969, Helixer, rounded out by number 999, Ebella Virus.
Oh, nice. I forgot to mention the coaches for Team Black Diaspora are Oreo and Candy Cane Chaos.
And for the Kansas bench, we have Dr. Mainzu, Aneurysm, and Bricks Hit House. And as you can see from our time to derby clock, our last game of the day is imminent. And what a day it's been.
It really has. So much fun derby. Like I said, we had an upset earlier. Kansas they beat Team Philippines by 5 points.
At halftime, Kansas had 21 points. They ended up with 97. So, that's a pretty good
Oh, yeah. They turned
halftime fixer. I don't know what you call it.
Someone gave a really good speech.
That was a pretty good
halftime.
adjustment.
Yes. Yes. But we're going to start in about, 3 seconds. If you're out there, we'll be visiting the chat. Tell us where you're watching from. Tell us who you're rooting for.
And our first jam is underway. Poison Violet donning the star for Black Diaspora, but it is Steel out first for Team Kansas.
Poison Violet is out an initial. Steel will hit the pack right at the top apex.
Looks like 1 point will be snuck out by Team Kansas on that one. One and done.
Kansas takes the first lead of this game. Again, Kansas is in white. Black Diaspora is in black.
I love the variety of helmet covers that Black Diaspora has today. They got some neon pink ones. They got some with some red on there.
Jam number 2, it looks like Devious Diva for Black Diaspora.
And that is Killshot for Team Kansas.
Devious Diva around the outside, taking a knee, but is been declared lead jammer already.
A brief knee there. Myers not quite able to catch up with that, but Devious Diva is set free. Killshot still trying to find their way through the pack. Gets knocked out by, looks like, Blacksoul Rose.
Still on the initial pass is Kansas, but Devious Diva is on a second scoring pass.
Black Diaspora just absolutely locking down on Killshot, not allowing any movement. Good job by Queen Lucy Tifa bridging that pack, supported by Baby Doll on the opposite team. Good track awareness.
Yeah, Baby Doll and Bandit doing some great blocking. Devious Diva getting caught up, but is throwing a second scoring pass.
Killshot still trying to find some room to work with through this pack. Baby Doll with a beautiful prevention of the apex jump.
A way to hold that line, that inside line. Kill shot resetting again. Oh,
And a little bump to the infield by Thumper. Little recycled kill shot behind that pivot line, but Devious Diva not far behind.
.20 seconds left on the jam clock. There it is. There's a third scoring pass for Devious Diva. 12 points.
And it looks like our star has now been passed. It will be Baby Doll, our new jammer record for Kansas. Taking some time to put that cover on before getting into the action. Just absorbing hit after hit. Devious Diva opting to call that one to its conclusion. A 16-point jam.
Black Diaspora is on the scoreboard. Huge 16-point jam. Team Kansas will hold at 1 point as we approach jam number 3.
Looks like Swift Justice will be our next jammer on behalf of Black Diaspora. And 00, Goose.
Yet you're not doing some blocking. Ooh. Second lead jam in a row. 14 Black Diaspora. Swift Justice is the lead jammer, already hitting the pack at the jam line.
Goose still trying to find a way through this pack. Black Diaspora absolutely locking down, taking space away along this far straightaway. Swift Justice finding a bit of room on that inside. The blocker that knocked her out also went down, so that'll be a no pass, no point. Gusia finally free of the pack as Swift Justice comes back in for another scoring pass. And the call off just in the nick of time. Looks like it'll be a 7-point jam for Black Diaspora. Kansas still holding strong at 1.
And we're already a quarter through this game. That really went fast.
Oh, we've got a nice little replay here of the start. You can see Swift Justice getting briefly knocked down and then finds a wide open inside lane.
We have Tiger donning the star for the first time for Team Black Diaspora. And the Strusher?
The Shusher.
Shusher. Oh, I love that. Shh. That's a great derby name.
Team Kansas doing a great job defending. All 4 just seem to be moving seamlessly in front of Tiger.
You have Dizzy Astor in there and Gorticia Adams.
The Shusher pushing with all of her might against this fearsome tripod comprised of, looks like...
Tiger is out, and the lead jammer. We do have is this our first visit to the Hampton Suites Inn penalty box? That will be
so.
Dizzy Astor taking a seat for 30 seconds. Shusher, star in hand, still on that initial pass.
Caught up at that apex. Unfortunately, with their pivot in our Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box, the star stash will have to hold off for now. Tiger has 1 left to contend with.
And I'm sorry, Tiger is skating with her government name of Butler. Sorry, Tiger. But Butler is through again on a second scoring pass.
And it looks like Team Kansas losing another blocker to her Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box as Butler comes in for another scoring pass. Bodies hitting the floor at turn number 2.
Butler resetting.
And the Shusher still trying to get past the top of this apex.
Now the pivot coming down for some relief just in time for the jam to be called. So Kansas will hold at that 1 point scored in jam number 1, and we have 12 more on the board for Black Diaspora. They have 35.
We'd like to give a big thanks to Poster Giant. From wild spotting and guerrilla marketing to digital campaigns, Poster Giant makes your message stand out. Need to get the word out for your next big event? Visit postergiant.net today and let them take care of your promotion to the next level. Poison Violet wasting no time, earning another lead jam status for Black Diaspora. Steal, but they hop over that apex and amazingly outruns Yeti just by half a step. Gets free of the pack, but it'll be called off before points can be scored. A double goose egg jam.
That is our first scoreless jam of this game, and it was a rematch of jam number 1. But Steele got lead jammer that one. Steele is the high scorer for Team Kansas at this moment. Missed that replay. Getting ready for jam number 6. We have Devious Diva back on the jam line against Killshot. Again, a repeat of jam number 2, so 4 jammer rotation so far this game.
Team Kansas trying to do a bit of offense and split apart the blockers from Black Diaspora, and just gradually Killshot does get through for that initial pass, just as Devious Diva gets in a full 4 points and opts to call that to a conclusion.
So that's 39 points for Team Black Diaspora, 1 for Kansas, and Devious Diva so far the high score of this game, sitting on 20 of those 39 points. I see a new jammer. That is Diamond, number 7 for Black Diaspora. So this will be the 5th jammer fielded so far this game for Black Diaspora.
And that is Goose for Team Kansas. Diamond quick to get to the front of that pack, but Team Kansas able to put up a formation to not let lead be awarded that easily. Blockers taking opposite paths, trying to get through. Diamond at the top of that apex, 2 left to beat. Kansas doing a great job of keeping their blockers in play, but lead ultimately does go to Diamond.
Yet you're not blocking at the back of that pack. Goose still on that initial pass. A quad of Kansas blockers. Ooh, nice assist.
That looks like Iggy Impalia with that offensive assist for Diamond there, but still trying to split apart these Kansas blockers, get Diamond a little bit of room to work with, but it looks like the same 2 blockers from Team Kansas will be those last lines of defense.
Yeah, Gorticia Adams in there, and Dizzy Astor doing some great blocking, but Diamond is out on a scoring pass.
Goose opting to remove the star, but the pass has yet to happen. It looks like
4-2 pack advantage for Black Diaspora. Oh, make that 3-2.
It almost looked like they were going to pass it, and then the blockers were mixed up enough, but Goose opting to hold on to that star for now. Diamond coming in for another scoring pass. And our star has been passed. Dizzy Astor, our new jammer of record for Team Kansas. Diamond putting up 12 points. Poised to put up a few more as our jam clock winds down.
Yeti resetting Dizzy to the back of the pack. Yeti totally controlling that inside lane. Oh, a nice meetup. That's Iggy.
And 2 minutes winds down. Let's see. Was that a 12-point jam for Black Diaspora or 16?
Looks like 12. Nope, there it is, 16.
15. They snuck that one on.
No, they did. 15. So 54-1 in favor of Team Black Diaspora. We're down at 8.5 minutes in the first half. Swift Justice back on the jam line against Bandit, donning that's new jammer so far this game for Kansas.
Swift Justice getting a bit of help from, can't tell, number 301, Blacksill Rose. Trying to open up that inside lane.
Kansas has done a lot of work since Skate Wars. Their defense is looking really good.
Absolutely. They seem to be moving fairly well together
Really?
as a foursome, and almost doing that old school Victorian O formation, it looked like. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but hey.
It's currently working. Swift caught up right at the top apex. Bandit still caught up right past the pivot line.
Our pack getting stretched to its ultimate maximum. Ooh, Swift Justice taking a hit to that infield, and that'll give Kansas the opportunity to run back, but not too far, only to that pivot line. Swift Justice is quick to get back into the action. Getty trying to provide some clearance on the inside line at the front of that pack against Serial Killer.
Joined up there with Afro Jamurai. Ooh, multiplayer block on. Well, no
It looks like on Swift Justice, possibly? No.
No,
Sorry.
on no one. Oh, Thumper. That's the second penalty. So Thumper going to the Hamilton Inn and Suites penalty box. Swift Justice is out. That took a long time to get lead jammer status. There's only 14 seconds on the jam clock.
So excellent work by both teams, putting up some strong defensive formations. Kansas clearly starting to pick up on Black Diaspora's game and do some quick adjustments.
Whew. That was a hard fought jam and a great example of defense. 3 points in our second 2-minute jam of this game. So 57 for Black Diaspora and 1 for Kansas.
Thank you for the love on the chat. This is me, Blade. And Muffin Tumble. All right, we've got Butler donning the star for Black Diaspora and Steele for Kansas. Steele at the top of that pack. But Coco Fry and looks like Perfect. Not going to let this be that easy. Butler finds room on that inside lane. Perfect with the hit to the infield, and that'll force the bridge back by Steele. Coming in behind that pivot line, and Perfect and Coco Fry at the top again, joined by Thumper. Oof. Absorbing a hit from Thumper, which is no easy feat.
Oh no.
Butler putting up a full 4-point pass and calling it just as Steele came back in. We'd like to give a shout out to 187 Killer Pads, industrial strength materials, unmatched ergonomic design, unparalleled excellence. Those are a lot of multi-syllable words. My goodness. 187 Killer Pads. Hi, Banshee.
Okay, Devious Diva back on the jam line for Black Diaspora against Killshot. Devious Diva coming into this jam with 20 of those 61 points and has already been declared lead jammer for Black Diaspora.
That beautiful little hop over the skates of that last line of defense on the outside line.
Killshot out on initial will hit the pack at the top apex.
Little twist of the hips with the call off, and we'll see how many points are awarded. Looks like 1 point going to Black Diaspora, bringing them up to a nice even 62 points. See our replay here. Devious hopping over that last line. That was over Dizzy Astor's skates. They make it look so easy.
Oh, we know it's not, though.
Oh, absolutely. But
oh, my gosh.
Gusia, the next jammer for Kansas. And 007, Poison Violet for Black Diaspora. Poison Violet at the top of that pack, but number 45, Serial Killer, just absolute force to be reckoned with. Holding for an additional few seconds. Every second counts. Gusia is still trying to fight their way through this pack. Black Diaspora just putting up formations in front.
Wow. Orville Reckenblocker doing some great work up front with Yeti. Poison Violet caught up at turn number 2. But Goose is still on the initial pass.
Pack slowly starting to make its way. We might do a full lap around the track. It's been pretty rare this weekend, actually, to have the whole pack going around. And then we will have ourselves a power jam. Poison Violet reporting to our Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box.
So Poison's going to lose that lead jammer status, and we will have our second 2-minute jam. Actually, our third.
How dare you not know how many 2-minute jams we've had? How dare you? Kansas regaining their blocker from the penalty box. Now 4-on-4 blockers. Poison Violet just serving those remaining seconds. And the race is on between Poison Violet and Gusia with clock ticking down. Only 15 seconds left. That's enough for at least one scoring pass, possibly.
And still not making that full rotation. We're close, though. Turn 3. The pack really spreading just before turn 3.
And the 2 minutes winds down. Looks like Kansas, though, putting up 3 points in that jam, bringing up their total up to 4.
Woo-hoo!
4 points going to Black Diaspora, bringing them up to 66.
I'm going to give quick shout-outs before this half is over. Oh, my gosh, just under 2 minutes left in the first half already. But we love our royal sponsors. We love 187 Killer Pads, 888, Poster Giant, and Louisiana's Cajun Bayou. Butler out already, declared lead jammer for Team Black Diaspora, and Bandit jamming again for Kansas.
Bandit getting knocked to that infield bridge back, opting to remove the star, but not in a position to pass quite yet. Blocker, though, ready and waiting, Ebella Virus.
Triple B, last skater, last line of defense at the front of the pack, doing some work all the way to turn 2, but that is a scoring pass for Butler.
This is some excellent track awareness by Kansas, and we do have a star pass to Ebella Virus. And it looks like Black Diaspora might lose. Sorry, Kansas losing one of their blockers to the penalty box.
But Ebola forcing that call off. Kansas will hold at 4 points. We have 8 more on the board for Black Diaspora, taking them to 74. And we have 17, make that 16 seconds on the period clock.
It looks like they might opt to let this half come to its conclusion. If I were to hazard a guess, let's get a little replay here.
Look at that perfect bridging like by Kansas.
Textbook bridging. And then I think it was right here where...
Super sneaky pass.
Oh my.
Woo.
So yes, while we are technically in an official timeout, the period clock has expired, so we'll see what they opt to do.
And we'd like to thank Chrissy Crash for sponsoring our timeouts all weekend long. So this is a Crash Course official timeout.
That's right. Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit ChrissyCrash.com to learn more. Life is a contact sport. Win.
Win! And Chrissy's logo is so cool. I love it. I think I need a sticker. Did you see that logo? It has like a little hair. It's like a shield. It's like a family shield.
I'm going to have to check that out.
Yes, next time. They flashed it on the board for a second. I was like, oh, I've never seen that.
And it looks like our officials currently checking our track once again for biohazards.
Did we miss an injury? Oh, I missed that.
Yes, at the conclusion of the last jam, it looked like one of the skaters for Black Diaspora holding their nose, so possibly getting a hit towards the face or...
Yeah, I was like, we have to have it. I feel like at this point,
I won't speculate. I just saw somebody holding their nose after getting, after that big crashy sound.
But while those officials are talking about this, I'm going to tell you who they are. We have Atomic Annie, Dexter, Punisher, Tornado Alley, Block Nest Monster, Ivana Rage, Night Trotter, Wildside, Rocket Chop, Laddie, and I love this name, Arson Crafts, Sydney Vicious, Zero Factorial, Pi Radical, Nopak Shakur, Bacon the Question, Sven DeFore. I think I got that out just in time.
It looks like we might get one more jam. No, they're keeping us on our toes here, that's for sure. Triple B standing in our Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box, ready for that checkout time.
Is my camera work okay, or you just need to see better?
Yeah, I can see that.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm just making sure I was like, I need to. But I also watch this because it's better than this.
We want to give a shout out to Team Louisiana and Louisiana skaters doing our camera work for the weekend.
And then Baton Rouge Junior Derby for putting this event on. This is our third Y'all Stars, and they really put on a good show.
Absolutely. You can tell because we had to add an entire extra day to this fun.
You accepted me. Yeah, funny, I was talking to somebody else, like, made this rule where I'm like, I'm not going to accept.
And of course, Black Diaspora being the two-time defending champions and proving why in this game, holding Kansas to 4 points within 20 minutes. Of course, our first 14 games are shorter. They only 20 minutes and then 5-minute half times.
And the winner of this game goes to the semifinals and will play Fuego Latino tomorrow at 3 p.m. And the non-winner will play Louisiana. And that will be... when is that one? It's the Upper Constellation bout at 12:15 tomorrow. So plenty of derby tomorrow. This is the last game of day one. But I'm excited that we still have 3 more days of derby.
Oh, beautiful. It appears that the bloody nose problem has been fixed by some feminine supplies. Keeping it classy.
Afro-General looks great. It's imitating a walrus.
Oh, and it looks like we will have one more jam in this half.
All right. 4-3 pack advantage for Team Black Diaspora.
It's like Steele donning the star for Team Kansas. Devious Diva for Black Diaspora. Quick to get to the front. Yeti trying to give a bit of offense, but has to relent to help Bridge keep skaters in play. Devious Diva finds room on that inside lane. Another lead jam going to Black Diaspora.
Steele already back at the pack, just passing the pivot line. And through quickly, a quick slice through that tripod at the front. Steele, looking for outside lane and getting denied. Woo!
Coco Fry there denying that pass, taking Steele to the outside. Steele, though, has some pretty quick footwork, like jumping back and not letting Black Diaspora bridge too far back. It's almost as though like steps out of bounds, and then before you know it, they step back in.
Yep.
Surprise! Devious Diva at the top of the pack. Yeti trying to split the Kansas blockers apart, but has to abandon that job to block Steele momentarily.
Devious Diva resetting all the way back to the jam line.
And our star has been passed. Our new jammer of record will be number 5, Dizzy Astor.
The 4th star pass for Team Kansas. And that is the first half. 86-4 in favor of Black Diaspora. Nice 12-point jam right at the end there.
And we're going to have ourselves a nice little 5-minute break, so don't go too far because you don't want to miss the second half of this game.
We'll be back.
Ryan here, and I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, your helmet has one job: to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.
Oh, hey, y'all. Welcome back.
Oh, these quick intermissions are too quick. But really quick, let me tell you the high score is Guess, Devious Diva with 33 of those 86 points. Butler with 22 of them. And then Diamond had a 15-point jam just that one time. Very, very clean game. There's only 13 total penalties between these two teams. No one with over 2 penalties, so let's hear it for cleanness. Huh. I'm out of breath, though.
Cleanliness? Cleanness? I don't know. Good job, skaters. They can't hear me. I don't know why I'm yelling. They'll hear me in the footage.
Poison Violet back in the jam line for Black Diaspora against Killshot.
Poison Violet trying to keep Killshot at bay, does not prove successful. Killshot is out. Pack is racing now on the far stretch. Serial Killer, the last line of defense.
the second lead gem of this game for Team Kansas. Look at Killshot flying, spreading her wings and flying.
Killshot, I should say, delivered a kill shot, it seems, in that jam. You can see in our replay here, finding room on that outside and then cutting towards the end, just ducking Poison Violet to earn that lead advantage for Kansas and double their score.
Doubling their score. Amazing. So that is a palindrome, 86-8. So go ahead and hydrate yourselves up. Swift Justice back on the jam line against Gusia.
Swift Justice getting past number 9, Nova Klutz, and earning lead advantage, and a quick star pass by Kansas. That'll be Ebola Virus, our new jammer of record. Swift Justice coming into the fray. Looks like all 4 are in the pocket. No, 2 points on that jam. Sorry, on that pass. Is that still a palindrome?
It sure is.
88 and 8.
It's crazy 8s, yes. So quick 2 on the board for Black Diaspora, 0 for Kansas. Butler back on the jam line. Butler coming into this jam with 22 points.
Looks like we've got a new jammer for Team Kansas, the Shusher. Shusher getting some assistance. And Butler at the top of the pack. I love those pigtails. The pigtails getting caught up a little bit amongst the blockers.
All right.
Just does a little hair flip and just keeps on fighting. Pack getting stretched to its maximum. Thumper there doing a great job keeping everyone in play.
And Mini-Me and Dizzy Ass are doing great blocking continually for Kansas. Butler coming in for another pass.
Great job by Per, keeping the Shusher at bay, supported by, it's like Queen Lucy Tifa. And 301 Blaxel Rose.
Blaxel Rose.
Oh, Thumper earning a trip to our Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. That chair will temporarily have no vacancy for 30 seconds.
We have a star pass to Eva Knievel, donning the star for the first time for Kansas.
And Kansas losing Mini-Me to our Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box as Butler comes back in. Puts another 4 on the board and a cut track penalty being assessed to Eva Knievel. So we will have ourselves a power jam for Black Diaspora.
And that is the first power jam in favor of Black Diaspora. And I believe, only the second one all game. There was one in favor of Kansas earlier.
Now this pack just moving backwards, taking away every inch of space for Butler. Butler getting a bump to that infield courtesy of number 41, Myers.
So Black Diaspora has reached the century mark. The score is 103. That was a nice 15-point jam for Butler and Black Diaspora. They have 103 total and 8 points for Kansas.
Yep, freezing Kansas's jammer in the penalty box along with one of their blockers. So slight pack advantage going to Black Diaspora for the start of this power jam. And just as quickly as it started, it's over. I think there may be an official timeout of some sort.
A Crash Course official timeout. Crash Course keeps you busy.
Oh, they take care of it.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. So that's going to be Devious Diva on a power start. Blockers setting themselves up camp at the pivot line. Devious Diva wasting no time to enter the fray. Eva Knievel released. Black Diaspora ready and waiting.
Eva Knievel back on the track at turn number 1. But we do have lead jammer status going to Devious Diva. Devious Diva coming into this jam with 33 points.
And our star has been passed for Kansas. Steele will be our new jammer of record. Just escaping the pack as Devious Diva coming back in to score some points just in time to call it off.
So Kansas will hold at 8. And we have 4 more on the board for Black Diaspora, taking them to 107. I want to give a quick shout out to Roll One, Allstate Haiti Insurance, Nearby Notary, Creative Counseling and Wellness, LLC, and Raising Cane's. Does that mean we're going to get food from Raising Cane's this week?
I sure hope so.
I do too.
They make some pretty delicious food for us volunteers. Back to Derby. We've got Diamond versus Killshot. Killshot will be out first. Lead advantage going to Kansas. I just love watching Diamond skate with the sparkly equipment. It's beautiful.
Oh, yes. Another skater that lives up to her name is Diamond.
It's like mesmerizing just watching all of this glitter out here. Killshot now back in, trying to get their hips around, score some points. Looks like forearm assessed to Queen Luciatifa.
And also, so 2 blocker penalties.
That's Afro Jamurai joining Queen Luciatifa in their Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box as Killshot comes in for yet another, dare I say it, kill shot.
Trying to take advantage of that 4-2 pack advantage and does. That is the second scoring pass for Killshot. Diamond out on initial. Just under a minute left in this jam. Killshot looking to the bench. Gonna trust the blockers and continue to play.
Diamond coming into some defensive walls from Kansas, getting bumped to the outfield as Killshot decides to call that one off. It's like 2 points picked up by Black Diaspora, 12 going to Kansas.
109-20, huge jam for Kansas. This is their first double-digit jam. Just under 13 minutes left in this game.
We've got Goose back out for Kansas and Poison Violet for Black Diaspora. Poison Violet quick to get to the front of that pack, but Kansas is ready and waiting with their O formation once again. Nella trying to split them apart, and it will be Goose, who is our lead jammer of record, second lead in a row for Kansas.
So Poison Violet start in hand. Oh no, we have a star pass. Yeti or Not is the jammer of record.
Yeti or Not, here they come. Oh no, it looks like the cover though is inside out and not showing the stars.
Oh.
That means that no points can be awarded. And of course, with everybody screaming, it's kind of hard to differentiate what exactly is going on.
And this is why you get reversible helmet covers.
Yes, reversible covers are our friends.
Well, let's see if the jam ref sees this. Yeti resetting just before turn number 4. Gusia still caught up. Bud is on a second scoring pass.
Goose working at the back of that pack. It looks like Iggy and Palia. And Nella keeping her at bay.
And yeah, Coco Fry back there defending. Huge hit on Yeti.
Yeti taking a huge tumble to that outside. Still, and I think just got the message about the helmet cover.
Yep.
So that'll be another 3 points picked up by Kansas for a total of 7. Let's look at our replay here at our star pass. That's Yeti escaping through the pack as Goose comes right back in.
7-point jam for Kansas. Kansas on a 17-2 point run in the last 2 jams as we begin jam number 7.
We've got Bandit donning the star for Kansas. Swift Justice for Black Diaspora. Queen Luzutifa at the front trying to create enough chaos amongst Kansas blockers. Does work temporarily. Swift Justice getting a little bit of room to work with. Kansas is very quick to reform in front and excellent track awareness of keeping that pack in play.
That was some work, but Swift Justice is the lead jammer.
Bandit opting to remove the star, planning their next move, gets a little bump to the outside and has to recycle behind Black Steel Rose and Thumper. Afro Jamurai with the knockout on the pivot for Kansas.
Who's that? 41 Myers will be sitting out for a minute. I believe they got 2 penalties on that last infraction, in plural, infractions.
Bandit still fighting furiously against Thumper, trying to get with this initial pass through. Thumper is not going to make this easy. I don't think Thumper ever makes it easy for champs. That's not the point of the game.
I love Thumper so much and skates with her face. You see so much expression and it's whew, like sassy. I love Thumper. I told Thumper today, I saw Thumper earlier, I'm like, I want to see you go, ugh, like come at me. It's a come at me face. It's awesome.
Our penalty box slowly filling up with skaters. We got Black Steel Rose from Black Diaspora and 2 for Kansas, who I cannot identify currently. Looks like Star has been passed. The Shusher, now the lead jammer. Sorry, not lead jammer. Jammer of record for Kansas. A huge jam for Black Diaspora. 19 points picked up, bringing them up to 128.
It's the biggest jam of this game. 19 points for Swift Justice. I hear a whistle.
Yes, it will be a team timeout. That is a Chrissy Crash timeout. Ready to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Tired of second-guessing your training routine? Want to feel more confident when you step on the track? Then Crash Course is for you. We turn skaters into MVPs. If you start a Crash Course today, in 4 weeks you'll be less tired at the end of a 2-minute jam. In 8 weeks, your footwork will get you to the line faster. And in 12 weeks, you'll be the skater that everyone wants in their pack. Except probably not the opposite team, but that's besides the point. Life is a contact sport. Win.
I love that. Win! I'd also like to thank Rydell. Step into the action with Rydell roller skates, where passion meets performance. Trusted by skaters for generations, Rydell combines classic craftsmanship with cutting-edge design. Discover your perfect pair now at roller.rydellskates.com. Rydell is R-I-E-D-E-L-L. Built for Derby, made for you.
And elevating Derby safety standards with cutting-edge technology is our other sponsor, 888. It's like 1 skater apiece in our Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. Serial killer standing, so has 10 seconds or less. And the jam is underway. Steele donning the star for Kansas City, quick to get bumped to that infield. And that's Butler at the top of the pack.
Butler coming into this jam with 37 points. Steele looking for an outside path, getting denied.
Manages to stick that footing on the outside line. Beautiful work getting Kansas another lead jam advantage.
Yes, not denied. 3 out of the last 4 jams. Lead jammer status has gone to Team Kansas.
Butler still trying to work their way through. Kansas rotating furiously in front. Steele getting knocked to the outfield. Bridge the long way back by Coco Fry. Butler along the far straightaway.
Nice little escape on the inside turn right on the line. That is a scoring pass for Steele.
It looks like our star may have been passed. Perfect being our new jammer of record. Just, after that bridge back by Ebola virus. And unfortunately, does not get the opportunity to score in this jam.
With 7 more on the board, scored by Steele, taking Kansas to 34. Team Black Diaspora holding at 128. This is only the 5th scoreless jam for Team Black Diaspora, and we have just under 7 minutes left in this game. I'd like to quickly tell you about Currency Bank. Their approach is simple: provide an exceptional customer experience through personal attention, convenience, and the latest proven technology. High tech, high touch. Currency Bank.
And jam number 9 underway. Devious Diva once again with the star versus Killshot. It's like both jammers in the jumble of the pack. Killshot, though, finds room on that outside, outrunning the pack. Devious Diva with some beautiful footwork, just completely stepping away from these blockers' attempts to.
And Devious Diva getting so much love in the chat, is also a coach, but we can see why Devious Diva is so adored. That was a hard-fought 1 point. Was that it? 128. That's 2 scoreless jams in a row for Black Diaspora. 1 more point for Kansas. 35 points, just under 6 minutes left in this game. And guess what? You guys can win. You can win if you're in the house, but you can also win a gift card. We're teaming up with 888 and 187 Killer Pads for a massive gift card giveaway. Go to tinyurl.com/Y'all Stars giveaway. Y'all Stars giveaway. And Poison Violet back on the jam line against Gusia.
Coco Fry moving in to help split apart these blockers. Pat getting stretched to its maximum. And it looks like it will be Poison Violet, our lead jammer of record. Gusia almost getting past Coco Fry. But Black Diaspora was ready and waiting to reform up front. It's like Gusia getting bridged the long way back, courtesy of Yeti. One of those sneaky drawbacks where the jammer has to second guess themselves.
And Yeti spending her time coaching a lot at several teams this weekend already. Coach for Team Salam as Turkish Special. What was it? Turkish Delight. What a great name. Yeti is a Turkish delight and just a delight in general.
So Gusia opting to remove the star, and Serial Killer, the pivot, just fresh off the penalty, nearby, awaiting that star pass if needed. And it looks like it has been passed. Serial Killer is our new jammer of record for Kansas as Poison Violet puts up another 4 points. Just 2 left to beat. Now 3 left at the far end of that straightaway. Now 4. Yeti relenting to bridge, keeping that pack definition.
And then right back at the top of the pack, that is Yeti again holding.
Yeti just skates all over the place.
Everywhere. Everywhere you need to be, there is Yeti, a.k.a. Turkish Delight.
Black Diaspora locking down on Serial Killer in that far corner. Jam coming to an end. 18-point jam for Black Diaspora, making up for those scoreless jams earlier.
And here's a replay.
Yeah, you see Gusia kind of second-guessing that re-entry. A nice little trip behind the pivot line, courtesy of Yeti or not. I doubt she was Yeti for that one.
Swift Justice back on the jam line for Team Black Diaspora against the Shusher. Swift Duchess, spinning around, inbounds to get lead jammer status.
That was number 28, Nella, at the front of the pack, creating enough chaos to get Swift Justice out. Looks like star has been passed. Our new jammer for Kansas is going to be Triple B.
Ooh.
Oh, and we will see if it was in time. Yes.
That was almost a sleigh ride there. But here we go. That was the end of that jam. 150, so quick more 4 on the board. Kansas holding at 35. Two minutes on the game clock. Butler back on the jam line for Black Diaspora. And I'm sorry. No, that's Devious.
Devious
Diva.
Diva.
Sorry, yes.
She was devious in that one.
I saw a flash of Braid for a second, but Disaster is out on initial, start in hand, racing to hit that pack, but forcing the call off. That would be another scoreless gem for Kansas. 2 more for Black Diaspora, taking them to 152.
Sounds like we are going to have a team timeout courtesy of Black Diaspora. And that is, of course, a crash course timeout. Crash course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create the habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want a custom training plan with derby-specific workouts, nutrition strategies, and athlete mindset development curated by our epic team of coaches so you could level up this year? That was a long sentence. Visit ChristyCrash.com to learn more. Life is a contact sport. Win.
And I see other skaters from Black Diaspora. I see Murda in the house, Blackjack.
And shout out to Crooked River Roller Derby on for Devious.
Nice. And no, Blackjack, you can't retire, and neither can you, Murda. I know you don't want to. Please don't. I know you're going to stick with Black Diaspora, right? Why aren't you here? We are back in business. Butler back on the jam line for Black Diaspora.
And that looks like Goose for Team Kansas. Jam number 13 is underway. Bit of a slower start, but both jammers seem to wake up. Butler getting a bump to that outfield by number 47, Baby Doll. And both jammers just getting bridged back behind the jam line. Let's start all over again.
It's a do-over.
Butler still fighting against this 2-wall from Kansas and will be our lead jammer of record. Who's opting to remove the star at the back of the pack. The Black Diaspora doing a great job keeping the skaters apart. That's perfect with a perfect hit on the inside and bridge back.
And then a beautiful inside line escape by Butler, already coming back again for a second scoring pass.
And I saw that little sneaky star pass around the outside. Serial Killer now, our new jammer of record for Kansas, almost getting free of that pack, but that one toe stop out of bounds forces the recycle. That's Nella preventing Serial Killer from joining the pack.
14 seconds on the game clock. Butler's going to skate this out.
Blaxel Rose and Nella at the back of the pack, proving to be a dynamic duo.
Uh-oh, skate her down.
Oh, everybody is back up under their own power. Always what we love to see.
Murda says, I'm tired, Muffin. I know you're not. Oh, look at that. That went by so fast. We're in a time warp.
Blink and you miss it. Our unofficial score, 162 for Black Diaspora, 35 for Kansas. We just need to wait for that rolling whistle to make things officially official.
And Butler on with at least almost 50 points of this game. So great jamming. Great game by Kansas. I'm impressed. They came in seed 9, and they just faced off on one of the best teams in the world.
2-time defending champion.
Yep. Wow. Okay, so like I said, semifinals tomorrow. Black Diaspora has already got their name on that. They will face off Team Fuego Latino at, I believe, 4:30 tomorrow. I have it somewhere. And Kansas will face off Team Louisiana at 12:15. But guess what? Roller derby action starts tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Starting off with Team Desi versus Team Divergence.
And what time zone are we in here? Are we central?
We are central.
Okay.
I believe so, yes.
That's central time, so not Eastern time.
No, we are in central.
Depending on what time zone you're in.
People watching from Texas, it's the same time zone.
If you're watching from Alberta, Canada, it is a 1 hour difference.
And it looks like we have another jam. Did we? Yeah. One more jam. You can't say one more. I say another jam. Another jam.
They're having so much fun. I mean, I don't blame them.
Right.
Why not?
I was counting eggs, but I think we know who won.
And how many times do you get to play against Black Diaspora as a team? Like, yeah, let's get one more
Right?
jam in. It looks like we're getting an old school pivot line start.
Oh, Devious is the reason my daughter wanted to be on a derby team. Aw. Hi, Carmen. Yeah, black people. That's from Blackjack. That's hilarious. Proud of Team Kansas. My derby roots. Thanks, Sarah Palmer. Wilhelmina. Hi, Meanie. I miss you. Yeah, where are you? You're not here either. I need to, what's going on? Miss you, Meanie. I need to see you on a kazoo this weekend. Send me video.
Rolling whistle means our last jam is imminent. Still posting up at the pivot line, of course, as I say that, they all start rolling back, taking away all of that jammer space. Devious Diva versus Steel. I feel we've seen this jammer matchup a few times now.
Several times. Devious Diva is the lead jammer.
Pack moving furiously. That's Yeti, your last line of defense, with a hit to the inside on Steel as Devious Diva comes in unchallenged straight up the middle, putting an easy 4 points on the board. Black Diaspora losing Yeti to the penalty box just as Perfect stands for the final seconds of that penalty. Getting bridged back again. Steel opting to remove that helmet cover. Unfortunately, their pivot is slightly busy with Devious Diva. But Devious opting to call that jam to a conclusion. 5 points picked up by Black Diaspora in that jam. So that'll be 167 to 35.
What a fun game. We love roller derby. Thank you for watching. Again, we start 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Thank you. We're here all weekend, and it's early morning every day this weekend, so all the rest of this, we start at 8:30 a.m. But I am Muffin Tumble.
And I am Blade.
See you soon. Oh, I'll tell you really quick, MVPs, that Perfect is Team Black Diaspora's MVP.
And Ebola virus for Team Kansas.
Hi folks, Tui Lion here, and I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, your helmet has one job: to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.